I gave the Tesla Diner a chance. In the 2 weeks since the Tesla Diner in West Hollywood, California has opened, it's seen no shortage of controversy. Complaints of long lines to both dine and charge, annoyed locals, falling fixtures causing injury and possible legal action, and protests against the company's CEO. It's truly steeped. Living 8 miles away as the crow flies, I decided to check it out myself, get a good feel for the overall experience, provide some perspective to IEV's readership, and reflect on its true impact on the greater Los Angeles metro area. And after 2 visits with an open mind, I can honestly say it's both a neat idea and a needed boost to EV charging in the LA area, and the coffee's not bad. The following Monday, I summoned the courage to stop by at 11 a.m. This time, the non-charging line to get in was dramatically shorter, and the overall vibe appeared to be far more chill. There weren't as many people wandering around, and a friendly employee came to my section of the line to explain ADAs. It would be 30 to 40 minutes to order food, another 20 to receive it. This was more doable with my schedule, so I leaned against the metal retro-futuristic facade and enjoyed an episode of The Outer Limits playing on the screen, the galaxy being to be exact. There was ample people watching as I made my way forward. Fox News had a reporter on scene awkwardly shuffling around, and a few influencers did YouTuber hands to their selfie-sticked mirrorless cameras. People of all walks of life and ages were entering and leaving the establishment, too. It made me wonder if everyday people really care about Elon's controversies. Hype is hype. A new thing is a new thing, especially if it's widely covered in the media and located smack dab in the middle of Los Angeles. The original ETA of 30 to 40 minutes was a bit optimistic, as elapsed time clicked past 65 when I reached the front. Here, a friendly staff member gave me the spiel and advised me on some minor do's and don'ts for an optimal experience. Do eat some food. Don't go upstairs before receiving said food. When it was my turn to approach the tablet and put my order in, not before almost being cut off by a horde of overzealous tourists, I scrolled through the available fare. The dining experience. While the diner was out of some options, there was still a decent amount of choice. A burger, tuna melt, fried chicken and waffles, fries, etc. But let's get one important thing out of the way. I'm the last journalist that you want food recommendations from. Instead, I recommend scoping out Eater's piece on the Tesla Diner's food quality and presentation, if that's what you're after. However, there is one area where I fancy myself a bit of a connoisseur. Diner coffee. Like its faithful companions, the French dip and Monte Cristo, coffee is a good metric for judging the quality of any diner. I'm blessed to live near many good ones in Los Angeles. The area outlined by Astro Family, Patty's, Cantor's, and Teddy's is the Fifth Avenue of this fine American tradition. Therefore, I decided to only order a $4 small coffee, post-tax. The time it took to receive my cup was a scant 3 minutes. I sat at the coffee bar, keeping a watchful eye, when one employee saw my squinting expression. "By chance, is there a small coffee ready?" I said in my overly polite Midwestern tone. He looked at a random small cup and handed it to me. That same Midwesterner in me quickly became worried, as I may have jumped the line and screwed someone else out of their very long-awaited cup of bean water. But alas, the cup's order number matched my text receipt, so all was well. I received a text notification that it was ready 10 minutes later. Glad I didn't wander off too far. The coffee was quite good by diner standards, not watered down, barely acidic, and had substantial flavor that lingered just long enough post-swig. The only roast that comes close is Cantor's or Swinger's. Though over $4 for a small cup of coffee is a princely sum, and there's no indication that free refills are a thing. If refills aren't free, strike up a conversation with the barista about your favorite Elia Kazan films, and they'll probably top you up gratis. Taking it in, it was quite apparent why the line moved so slowly. Whether by order of the fire marshal, or just trying to make as best of a first impression as possible, staff were definitely cognizant of occupancy. It wasn't jam-packed full of people, and I would have been able to bogart a booth pretty quickly if I wanted to. The interior. Design U 2026. Well, it's somebody's idea of a cool retro-futuristic aesthetic. There was no sign of Tesla's Optimus serving popcorn, unfortunately, which I chalked up to ever-progressing California labor laws. When I reached the end of the room, I ascended the stairs to the upper patio area. The narrow, dimly lit, rounded wall staircase had quite a curve to it, as if to conjure up images of Las Vegas underground Tesla tunnel system. Epic tunnel, or something? Various Optimus generations were encased in glass along the way, a la Han Solo in carbonite. When I reached the upper deck, it made sense why so much of Tesla's marketing materials were captured up there. It really was a nice, serene place to hang out. Shaded round tables face Santa Monica Boulevard, and look like they were plucked right off the set of Logan's Run. Facing the charging stalls and large screens were high-top tables and chairs. In the distance, the Hollywood Hills. We really do enjoy a hill-filled view in this town. Source: reposted and summarized from Chris Perkins at insideevs.